What's good, everybody? Welcome in. Just got back home from live thrifting, and now we got to ship some orders. So I don't even know how many orders. How many orders do I have? I have a lot. A lot to ship today, as opposed to yesterday. I think we only had 4 yesterday. Today we have way more than that. We have 5 on eBay, 4 on Poshmark, 2 on Mercari. So 11 orders total to ship out. Appreciate you guys hopping on in. We'll get started here in just a minute as people are hopping in. If you missed the live thrift, it is up on YouTube right now. The cool part about doing lives on YouTube is they automatically go up on YouTube. So if you missed it, you can rewatch it right now on YouTube. It's actually really cool. It's my most watched YouTube video ever. Obviously, I got most of those views during the live, but still, my most watched YouTube ever. You still banned? I'm permanently banned from lives on TikTok. I have never got a warning on TikTok live. I got my first ban, my first violation, and it was automatic lifetime ban. So I'm not able to go live on TikTok anymore. It's really, really stupid. But yeah. What's up? The Adventure in You, welcome in. Thoughts on no selling fees? I have to look it up. I did get that notification. Everybody was telling me on my live this morning about the no selling fees on Mercari. Supposedly there is still a transaction fee, and the transaction fee supposedly is 9%. So that's the most expensive transaction fee I've ever seen. It seems like they just moved they moved the selling fee more towards the transaction fee. It is a little cheaper because it used to be 10% plus 2.7%. Plus a processing fee. I think now it's a 9% fee plus a processing fee. So it still is around what eBay's a little bit more. It will be the cheapest platform to sell on. It's very competitive now. I think Facebook has it by a little bit. But yeah, I have to look up. I have to read the fine print. I still haven't got a chance to do that. So yeah, TikTok. I'm not on TikTok anymore. No more lives on TikTok. I'm still posting videos there. Love watching these videos. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate y'all hopping in. Make sure you're liking the live, all that good stuff. I'm not going to hound you guys right now to like the live, because if you were on YouTube earlier, you already know I was hounding you guys during that live. But that was a lot of fun. I have never done a live over on YouTube. We had it said my concurrent viewers the whole time was about 308 people on YouTube the whole entire time. So that was a real big shocker. Facebook is now 10%. So yeah, Mercari beats Facebook by a percentage. I think that's what they're aiming for, is to be the cheapest platform fees wise. So, all right, we got to ship out everything pretty quick today because the mailman will be here in just a little bit. So I'm gonna try to get these out before the good old mailman comes. So first item we're gonna be shipping out is a simple white Ralph Lauren button-down shirt. Picked this up for $4.28. It sold for $22.99. Plus shipping on Mercari. So I made a profit of $15.08 on this shirt with Mercari's fees. It sold yesterday, so the new Mercari fees didn't apply to this, but still a really good sale. $22.99, made $15.08 on a simple white Ralph Lauren shirt. So one of my favorites to pick up are the solid white dress shirts, either Ralph Lauren, Brooks Brothers, all those solid white shirts sell really, really well. I actually picked up one during my live thrift today. So if you missed it, again, go watch it on YouTube. It's up right now. I do have to make a thumbnail for it so I can make it look all YouTube professional and all that stuff, but it is up on YouTube as we speak. Notice the difference between YouTube and TikTok lives? There's a couple extra features I liked. So if you saw, there was a guy on there that was being very trolly. So what I did was I put him in timeout. I didn't have to ban him. I just timed him out for 10 minutes. That gives him a little cooldown period, and then he never came back. So I like that feature. I guess right now, if you guys are creators, I guess YouTube is now pushing live videos. Chris told me he got a notification last week for it. So live videos are now ending up on the Shorts feed. So that's how I got so many people in my live today, was people were coming in through the Shorts feed. They saw me live thrifting and they're like, oh wow, this is a live video. Let me come in and see what this guy's doing. And that's how I got so many people in there. So that's good news. It seems like they're trying to be very competitive with TikTok. So yeah, we'll see how big I can grow YouTube. If you guys don't know, I grew pretty much my entire TikTok audience off of live videos originally. And I think I can do the same thing and recreate the same thing with YouTube. So it's super promising. And yeah, I got a whole bunch of subscribers from it. I got 150, I think right around 150 subscribers from one YouTube live, which is really good for a smaller creator. So I'm pumped. Good morning, Liv. What's up? Notice we'll be on tonight. Yes, I'll be on tonight. Live Thrift Haul will be tonight. Around 8:30ish p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're still going to do live thrift hauls like we normally do. I just can't do them on TikTok. It's just going to be here. Yes, it will work out in my favor. I think it will. Next up, another Mercari sale. Last Mercari sale was a simple Peter Millar long sleeve shirt. It's a really good pattern. I'm sure somebody bought this for Easter. I paid $5.34 for this. It sold for $28. I had free shipping on this, so I had to pay shipping for it. So after fees, shipping, cost of goods, I make a profit of, I made a profit of $13.48. This one is going to go Ground Advantage, so it goes in one of these poly bags. As you guys are hopping in, let me know how your sales were yesterday. Drop them down in the chat below. How were your sales? What did you sell? All that good stuff. I want to hear about it. Have you had this happen as a buyer? I was charged for a purchase and never went on the person's auction. Is this a common practice on Whatnot? If you were never on the person's auction, you shouldn't have been charged unless you pre-bid on the item accidentally. So maybe you swiped the pre-bid. But yeah, if you're not there, you shouldn't be charged for something randomly. Just reach out to Whatnot. Maybe it was a glitch, but I've never heard that happen before. Never in my life. All right, Poshmark orders. We had 5 Poshmark orders yesterday. First up is a pair of simple Bonobos pants. I picked these up for $6.12. I don't normally pick up this brand, but this was in a bulk buy. I paid $6.12 for it a very, very, very long time ago. It finally sold for $25. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $13.88 on those Bonobos pants. 6 sales, men's and baby. Nice. Well, these are going Poshmark, so I'm going to put these in one of these Tyvek envelopes. Remember, all Poshmark sales are priority mail shipping, so you can stick them in any priority mail packaging, including these Tyvek envelopes. I know Surf said he doesn't put any tape on his Tyvek envelopes. That's because that guy lives his life on the edge. I am going to put tape on mine because I do not trust that the government adhesive will stay. I think it will open up in transit. So I just throw a little piece of tape on there. This tape, however, is stuck. Boop, boop, boop. Stick it on there like that and ship it out. Kitchen live while listening. Let's go. 2 lives. Not only 2, Trisha, I'm doing another one later on today too. You're about to see 3 lives. Boom. Next up, Trisha, I'm glad you're here. Trisha told me to pick these up. Trisha, these took forever to sell. I just hope you understand. These are Democracy jeans. I don't normally pick this up, but Trisha was down. She said, pick up those Democracy jeans. They sell super fast for me. Well, Trisha, these sat in my store since you left. When were you here, Trisha? Like 3 months ago? $6.41. I finally got an offer on these of $20. I decided to take it. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $9.59. I still made profit on them, but Trisha, I will never pick up Democracy jeans again. Ever again. What's up, Lily? Yours sold super fast. I know, yours always sells. Your Orvis sells, your Democracy sells. Yeah, December, that's when she was here. So yeah, like three months ago, Trisha. I'm not picking those up ever again. I was contacted to consign electronics. Would you share contact for viewing? Was contacted to consign electronics. Would you share contact for viewing? What are you talking about? I'm not sure what that means. Money is money. Yes, money is money, but those took way too long to sell for a $10 profit. Yeah, I'll leave them for you, Trisha. I think those were new with tags too, and they took that long to sell. But yes, money is money. At least we made a profit. Next up, another brand. This is a simple Brooks Brothers shirt. I only pick these up now if they have the logo on the front. This one doesn't. It's been listed forever. Again, I got another $20 offer on this. I paid $4.28. I made $11.72 after fees, but I don't pick these up anymore. They have to have the logos on the front, otherwise they're a pass. I sent you a message, but it says you have to accept. Okay, I'll check it after this message. What is the message about, Kimbo? What is the message about? You have with your consigners. I don't do electronics, so I only consign clothing. So if you're interested in doing consignments, only clothing. Has to be items that sell for 35 and up on eBay that we consign on Whatnot. No electronics. We do not do electronics consignment. Never ever. All right, that one's shipped. Next up, we got a pair of, I'm gonna make a post on these later because I got a lot of hate for how much I paid for these. And I knew these would sell super fast. That's the only reason I paid up for these. I hope people understand. They're like, you're not gonna make enough profit on those. I get it. Some people don't pay up for stuff. It's completely fine. But these are a pair of those Ariat jeans that I recently picked up from the Plato's Haul. If you haven't seen that video, they're up on all reels. You can watch them anywhere. I have to put the one up on YouTube today. I got to edit it before I put it out. $25.68. I paid up for these. I paid $25.68. They sold in 2 days over on Poshmark for $45, so I made a profit of $10.32. Sure, it's not a huge profit. It's not a great profit margin on a $25 purchase. But if you were to leave these behind at Plato's, you would have left $10. So you're telling me that you would skip over a $10 bill just because you had to wait a couple days to get it? I would say no. So I made my money back and I made $10 profit on these jeans, sold super fast, and I still have 2 more pairs to sell. So the other 2 are listed. I'm sure they're going to sell super fast. These are actually not even the flame resistant ones. These are just the regular old Ariat jeans sold for $45. So $10 profit is $10 profit, and those videos were more to show people that you can go to these stores and make a little bit of money. Sure, the profit margins aren't as great as going to the bins or something like that, but you can still make money at those stores, and that's what the whole purpose of those videos were. A lot of people are on those videos and, dude, you're not making enough money. It doesn't make sense. I've already sold, I think, 3 items from that haul super fast. So that's the reason why you go to Plato's, is look for those high-end brands that can sell super fast. How about 200 clothing items I can't get to move? Cody, make sure when you're looking up and you're picking up clothing items that you're looking up sell-through rates. That's the key. Look at what's listed versus what's sold. For example, those Ariat jeans. There was 500 listed, or no, 500 sold and only 200 listed, which is over a 200% sell-through rate, which means every 90 days, way more is sold than is currently listed, which is a great sell-through rate. It means when you list them, you can list them higher and you can get them to sell faster. Most likely the clothing items that you have listed do not have good sell-through rates, and that's why you're not seeing them sell super fast. Sounds like an absolute nightmare. Yes, electronics consignment does sound like a nightmare. Just imagine if you did electronics consignment, you would have to test all those before you actually consigned them, and then what if you ship them and they're broken? It'd be a pain in the neck. Next up, Harley shirt. This is just a simple Harley t-shirt. Paid $4.25, sold for $14 on Poshmark, so I made a profit of $6.95. I ran out of the white bag, so I'm just going to throw this in one of my gyro packs. You see Mercari got rid of fees? Yes, I have to look into it though. They didn't get rid of fees completely. They just got rid of selling fees. From what I understand, they moved the selling fees over to the processing and payment fees. So it makes it look like it's 0% fees, but when you actually read the fine print, I think you're about paying the same, maybe a little bit less. So I have to read the fine print. I'm going to do that later. So most from lockers I bought, going to pull them and yard sell them. Yeah. So again, I would be looking up, if you're getting them from lockers and storage units like that, I would still be looking up sell-through rate. Just because you get them cheap doesn't mean that you should take your time to list them. Some of that stuff you should probably just offload on at garage sales, like you're thinking about doing, because it's not worth it. They're going to sit in your listings forever, and you'll never sell them. They'll sit forever. Next up, I'm not really picking up Vineyard Vines shirts anymore. They're not selling for what they used to sell for. I paid $10.70 for this one, sold for $23.25. That was an auto posher offer. This one, I'm glad it's gone. Again, I'm only picking up Vineyard Vines now if it's under $10. Red, white, and blue, if you're listening to this, your Vineyard Vines are overpriced, and nobody's going to pick them up for the price you have them at, because they're only selling for like $23. That's free shipping, so I'm not making much on this at all. Where do you get the Plato's coupons? So every Plato's is different. In my area, they have the coupon system where you put in your phone number at the register. There's a little square pad, and you put in your phone number, and for every $1 you spend, or every $10 you spend, I think you get a point or something like that. Not every Plato's has that. I've been to Plato's in Orlando, which is like 2 hours away from me, and they don't even have that system at some of those Plato's. So it all depends on your area, depends on the Plato's stores. I think Uptown Cheapskate has a similar program, and there's another one that has a similar program too, but not all have it. Sell-through rate on Columbia PFG 6X shirts, 1,500% sell-through rate. Crazy. All the fees got moved to the buyer. The buyer has to pay a service fee at checkout. Got you. Okay. Nice. Well, if that's the case, that is really freaking good. Although the buyers might be pissed they're paying an extra like 9% or something like that. But hey, I'll take that as a seller. That would be insane. That means you can actually probably price your items on Mercari a little cheaper because you don't pay a fee if that's the case. Again, I'll read the fine print later on today and see what it says. But all right, I listed this yesterday. It sold within a day. This is a Holderness and Bourne. Really good brand to be on the lookout for. Polo shirt. It was brand new with tags. I picked it up at Red, White, and Blue last week for $6.42. Listed it yesterday. Sold in one day for $33.20 plus shipping. but buyers can return for any reason. They just charge that. They just change that as well. Yes, I heard that. So can somebody clarify, those of you who've read the rules? If the buyer opens a return, who gets hit with the return shipping? Does the buyer get hit with return shipping, or are you eating the return shipping? How does that work? Does anybody know that? So I asked that earlier and nobody answered me on my live thrift. So I need to know, does the buyer pay or do you pay that return price? That's going to be key too. That is going to be key. Mercari will pay for the shipping label. There you go. Okay, so that's perfect then. If Mercari will pay for the shipping label, I don't care. You can return it for whatever reason you want. Doesn't affect me because I had 0 fees anyway. So, oh, you ignored? Sorry, Trisha. There's a lot of people. I apologize. Remember, Columbia PFG shirts 6X have 1,500% sell-through. I'll sell you any of my Polo Ralph Lauren. Just want them gone. Cody, hit me up. Hit me up. Polo Ralph Lauren long sleeve shirts. I'll buy for $5 each if you have them. I'll pay $5 each. Free shipping. I have to get free shipping on those because it doesn't make sense if I pay any more. Next up, Smart Wool. This is a men's Smart Wool sweater. Listed this yesterday, sold yesterday. Paid $13.38. Yes, I paid up for it, but I don't mind because I know how fast these sell. Sold in one day for 30 plus shipping. Easy money. Joanna, what's up? Welcome in. We're shipping orders. This is a late shipping live because this morning we did a live thrift over on YouTube. So again, if you missed that live thrift, it's up on YouTube right now. You can rewatch it at any time. We had a lot of people in there. It was a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys can see comments after it's posted. I'm still trying to learn how YouTube works, but if you can, there was tons of comments, tons of questions. Really good live. It was a lot of fun. Bet I'll send them FedEx. Okay, cool. What is a marketing banner on your eBay store? A marketing banner? Is that just like a banner on your store? That might be what it is. I'm not sure, to be honest. I think it's just a banner on your store. There would be a way to contest fake returns and scammers, just like on eBay. How they handle those will be determined factor. Is it worth it or not? Yeah. TikTok screwed you. No, they screwed themselves because now they lost me on TikTok lives, but we're moving over to YouTube, and YouTube live was popping today. It was fun. Next up, Magnolia Pearl Masters Vest. Good brand to be on the lookout for. I only paid $4.27 for this, and it sold for $27 over on eBay. Again, Magnolia Pearl, and it has the Masters logo on the front. Is eBay glitching on and off right now? No, I'm not having any issues with it. I'm shipping my orders. I haven't seen any issues yet, so if I see any, I'll let you know. All right, that one's going to ship for 9 ounces. 9 ounces. We only got one more to ship, and then we're done. Easy shipping. I'll get these out before the mailman comes, and we're good to go. Wait for this to load. I wonder if it's TikTok going to cancel my K-Way subscription. It doesn't, actually. Trisha, it doesn't, but you can cancel it now that I can't go live. Fun fact, I was the only person subscribed to Chris at Peak, I believe. And I was still subscribed, and I canceled it because now he can't go live anymore. But if you go to your subscriptions under your... Well, you have an Android, so I don't know how you do this. But on iPhone, you just go to the App Store and you go to your subscriptions and you see who you're all subscribed to on TikTok. On Android, I think you have to somehow go to the moon, take a photo of it, and then somehow it tells you who's subscribed to you, and then you come back down from the moon, and then you buy yourself an iPhone because it's so much simpler to do it with an iPhone. Next up, last sale we're going to pack up is a Polo Ralph Lauren. These are called the Andrew corduroy pants. I always pick these up. They sell very, very well. I paid $3.21 for these, and they sold for $26.99. Fun fact, these got returned, but buyer paid shipping and buyer paid return shipping, so I lost no money on them. I relisted them, and they sold within a couple weeks back for $26.99. That's why I put on all pants, buyer pays return shipping on them. Trisha, what do you mean, ick? You like iPhones, don't you? I'm gonna go take a picture of the moon. I love the moon. I can take a picture of the moon. Check out the pendulum sweater I tagged you. I picked up this week. Okay, cool. I will check it. Where'd you tag me on? Did you tag me on Facebook or Instagram? I don't ever see Facebook tags, to be honest. Never gonna get an Apple. Had one, didn't like it. It's too bad. I feel for you. I feel for you. One day you'll come back to the real world. Mom says she's with you. Okay, I'll check it, Cody. I'll see if I can find it because it's probably lost in my Facebook notifications. By the way, if you haven't seen it yet, I put out part 3 of the Plato's Hall series. So go check it out. It's on every platform but YouTube. YouTube, I'm gonna edit that video here in a little bit because I got to put it down to a minute instead of a minute 20 seconds, and then I'll have it out for you guys. So, are you banned for good? I am banned for good on TikTok lives. I can't, just like Chris at Peak. I have never been warned ever for anything I've ever done on TikTok Live, and I got banned for sale of unregulated goods. What that means, I don't know. I was just doing a live just like this the day before, and I got banned for the same thing just for talking about my sales. So it makes no sense. There's nothing I can do about it. So we just have to switch, and now we're shipping out orders on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And we did our live thrift on Facebook today, and we had pretty much just as many people as we had on TikTok. So it worked out really good. And I met a whole bunch of new people that have never even seen my channel before. Have you ever heard of Sports Jacket? I can't find any comps. I've never heard of that, no. Don't use any other platform. Don't trust them. Damn China. Well, you should use Instagram then, because Instagram is the same as Facebook. It's the same exact thing. I only have an eBay account set up. What cross-lister do you recommend? Should I set up Poshmark? Cross-lister that I recommend. Easy. Autoposher. I have taken List Perfectly out of my link tree. Autoposher is, I cross-listed legitimately 100 items yesterday. It took me 30 minutes to cross-list them to Poshmark and Mercari, and I was also writing and texting in Surf's chat the whole time. Like, I could have probably got it done even faster. Autoposher is crazy good. I do have a tutorial, like a small tutorial guide, live video of me using Autoposher on both Facebook and on YouTube, so go watch it. I just did it a couple days ago. Super easy to find. You'll see how easy it is. It's such an easy platform. I will be having a full tutorial guide coming out. I've written out a little script for it, so I'm gonna work on that over the next few days. Autoposher for the win. Easiest cross-lister to use. It's by far probably the best cross-lister to use out of all of them. So if you're interested, I do have a link in my bio. If you sign up through my link and use code KWayShop, you get, I believe, $5 off your first month. Yeah, so use that link in my bio. And there also is a free trial as well. So if you want to use that free trial, you can use that code, and then as soon as you're ready, you can then get your discount when you're ready. So are you going to use Depop? I might, Trisha. I might. The only thing is, if I do that, I'm only going to move over like 500 items a month, because I do need to save my credits. Because, for example, once I'm done with this live today, I'm going to put the stuff out for the mailman. I'm going to eat my lunch, and then I'm going to list 30 items. So that's 60 credits that I have to use on Autoposher every day. So I have to make sure I'm not using too many credits. Appreciate you, Joanna. I'm going to swap over this weekend. You should. Again, use that code, get your discount. If you've already have Autoposher, you can't use the code again, but you can just move over. You can't use the code twice, unfortunately. What does that button mean? I don't know what that button meant. What's up, Surfs? I don't look cute. Look at this. You see this, like, blemish? Not cute. It is very easy. I was able to clean up my inventory. Yes, you can clean up your inventory. You can see exactly where your items are listed. So if you don't have something on Mercari that's on eBay and Poshmark, it shows it to you. It's so simple to use. Again, I'll have a full tutorial coming out soon. All right, chat. I'm going to head off. I got to get all of this stuff. I got to get all of this stuff listed, or not listed. I got to go eat lunch and put this out for the mailman. So appreciate you guys hanging out. I'll be live later tonight going over the live thrift haul again. If you missed that video, it's already up on YouTube. You can go watch the live thrift from today. It's that easy. Simply just go watch it afterwards. Don't have to wait for me to post it now that it's, shot on YouTube. So go watch that. Come back tonight, see everything that we picked up, and yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out, and we'll catch you later tonight.